show you some fascinating fossils today, and they are of brachiopods. And brachiopods are a shelled animal that resemble somewhat a clam, but there's a major difference. And in fact, they're not even closely related to clams from what I understand. See, let me tell you the difference between the brachiopod and a clam and such other abundant shelled animals known as bivalves. And brachiopods have a symmetrical shell down the middle, whereas bivalves, like clams, have mirror image halves divided along the opening of the two halves. Also, unlike bivalves, brachiopods have no gills. Instead, they use a tube called a lapophone, nope, a lapophore, a tube-like organ from which they both eat and breathe. Now, there are some 30,000 fossil species of brachiopods known today. But today, there are only 385 living species. So one seldom sees the ones that are alive today, as they are found only in very cold water, in polar regions, or in the very deep ocean, which would probably crush somebody like you and I, like that. So anyways, their lifespan is from 3 to 30 years, and they are most interesting fossils. Now, recently, I acquired from my buddy Gil a collection of fossils that were prepared. They're a selection that schools would buy, or they're not extremely rare, but they're pretty nice. So the first one I want to show you is, of course, a brachiopod. And it's still, oh, come here, brachiopod. Here, come on, don't run away. Come on, brachiopod. Oh, it's back. Okay, anyhow, this is a brachiopod. It has a numbered tag on it for identification in the set that it was in. And it's just really cool. Now, when you saw the illustration I put on a little bit ago, you'll notice that there is a depression in the middle of the shell. And as I told you before, brachiopods are symmetrically split this way, whereas a bivalve is split along the plane. So this is one really nice specimen. Like I said, the fossil specimens are not extremely rare, but they are extremely fascinating, I think. Here's a different one, a little bit bigger, and they have some small ones. I put that one up. Here's one that has a very glossy look to the shell. Now these are dark. I hope that you can see them okay on here. And then here is one more from that collection that I obtained. Now, interestingly, here in Saginaw, I do find brachiopod fossils. Rarely are they complete and in as good a shape as the ones I've just showed you. This is actually a cast of the outside of the brachiopod shell. Now I'm going to show you, show you these. Now these ones I really like these because they look like they're angel wings. How appropriate for me to be showing them to you. No, I'm no angel. But they look like angel wings, and it's a very interesting form of brachiopod. And here's another one. This one is more on the blackish stone again. See if I can put it against the palm of my hand. Maybe you can see it better. Very cool. All right, now I'm going to show you a couple that I found here in Saginaw. This is a fascinating one. It is the actual shell in the matrix of stone. Actual shell, the shell itself was preserved, and which is not as common as finding one that is, fossilized like I just showed you. And then here's one that's kind of hard to see, but it's nonetheless quite fascinating right here. And I actually tried an experiment putting clear lacquer on this piece, and it does seem to make it stand out more. So there's that one. Now, on bivalves, here's a portion of a portion of a bivalve that I found on the Saginaw River, not from the Saginaw River though, because it would be part of the ancient oceans here so many years ago. Although bivalves are very abundant in the Saginaw River. And here's another one, another bivalve right here. This is a clam, fossilized clam. So it's just, by comparison between the bivalves and the clams. Let me put this up here with it, so maybe you can compare them for yourself. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. I think they're pretty cool. And Gil, who has an ever keen eye, watching for stuff that he knows that that I'd like in my collection, and then I usually acquire them one way or another. So I hope that you've enjoyed taking a look at these. They are indeed fascinating fossils. Love you all very much. God bless all of you on the other side of that monitor. And I'll see you again real soon, God willing. Have an awesome, amazing day.